But who cares? Who cares? 'Cause this is all you. So wake me up in the spring while I'm high off my American dream.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Haley Quinton and today is my first YouTube video ever. It took me a while to get things set up, getting to know things, what to do, but today I actually did my first video. Here I am, and I did a video on how to create a normal, natural look for the summer, especially when you're lounging on my couch watching Riverdale, like me. So if you want to see more, just stay tuned and we will jump right into the video. First, I'm gonna go on with the Mario Badescu skincare, if I even pronounce that right. I'm just gonna give it a couple sprays. I'm running low on it, so I'm just gonna do about a couple sprays. And then I am going to go ahead and go in with my Smashbox. I am the color 2.1. I use the Studio Skin. I love this stuff, you guys. Like, it is amazing. I've been using it for about a year now. I'm not super dry and I'm not super oily. I'm more so like in between. So like it doesn't splotch. It just kind of, it stays on really well throughout the day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in and do my foundation. Now I was using a beauty blender and I don't like that the sponge soaks up most of the foundation and it doesn't even really go on my face. So I switched back to my Beach Cosmetics brush. It's just a simple brush. And I really like it because it doesn't leave lines like my old brush did that I was using. I'd have to like dab everywhere just to make sure that there were no lines left on my face. I'm just giving it a couple squirts on the top. Sometimes I'll place it on my face. Most of the time I just place it on this brush since I know that it's not going to soak it. When I was using my beauty blender, I would place it on my face first just to try to save some to get into my pores a little faster. Make sure that you blend down to the neck. This isn't like my exact color skin, but I don't like having like porcelain like looking skin. I like to have a little bit more color in my face. When I do get a little burn or a little tan, I do go in with the Do the Hula Benefit. I'm not super tan right now. Most of the time I like to use tanning lotions and stuff because I do have a hard time tanning, but I do burn a little bit. So I like to use that, but I'm not going to use that today. And next, I'm going to go in and fill in my brows. Now, I was using, actually, I was using just the Milani itself. You can see that. And I am using the color dark brown. It's 05 dark brown. You see that? And I discovered the Easy Brow in Milani. I love this brand. Totally recommend it. This is in the color dark brown as well, so it's the same color. I just kind of miss filling them in with just like a pencil because I was getting tired of like, I don't know, filling in and all that. So I actually do go in with this first and then I use this brush, which I will go in and show you guys in a little bit, and do just the outer corner of my eyebrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush my eyebrows first, and then I'm just going to start. I always start like right about here. I never go this far. If you see me go this far, I normally blend it out right there, but I'm actually going to start right around here, and I'm just going to go up to the outer corner of my eyebrow. I spend more time on my eyebrows than I do anything else besides eyes, depending on what look I'm doing. But today I'm actually just gonna do a simple summer look. Nothing too crazy, but I don't want it too plain, so I'm gonna just mess around with my colors a little bit. But next I'm going in with my Tarte. It's light neutral. I love this stuff, totally recommend it. Doesn't matter if you're oily, dry, oily or dry. It sets really nice under the eye. It stays in place all day. So I'm kind of running low on it, but just kind of make a upside down triangle under my eyes.
Go up on my nose. Make like a T shape. Just kind of drizzle it. Like that. Every time I do this part, it reminds me of like my uterus or something. Like, I don't know. And then I just get a little bit of my chin. And so every time you look like I have Tarte, it's okay.
This fix, and I'm cheap, kind of. I'm gonna go on with the same brush I used with my foundation, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start you get like right where your eyebrows at, because there's been times where I have missed under like by my brow, and you could totally tell. And with this concealer, you have to make sure that you get it all blended in the right way, or it dries pretty quick, which is nice. But if it dries in a place where you don't want it, it's not hard to fix, but it's just annoying because you want to take more time just to fix the concealer. No man. Okay, so I think I got this all blended out, and I do my eyes too as well. And depending on the look, if it's crazy, I do go back in and use my Tarte concealer and use it because it actually helps set some of the colors that I do use. But today I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm not even going to start with my eyes. I honestly like my concealer to sit. I don't bake. I used to bake, but my skin is more dry than it is oily. So I feel like it's just more powder, and I feel like it just doesn't feel good. And I use a lot of powder product on my face already, like with my contouring and my blush and all that, and my highlight. It covers all of that extra liquidy stuff. So I'm going to. My dog did not chew on my brush. It's just starting to peel. It is a BH Cosmetics brush. It is old, you can tell. It doesn't even say BH Cosmetics on it anymore, like this one does. And it's an angle brush, so this is what I've been using for my contour for about 2.5 years now, and I should probably go and get a new one, but it still works. So I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics contouring blush. Excuse the dirtiness. And I am going to go in and use, I always start with this. Can't you tell I need a new one? But I'm going to go ahead and start in with this one just to kind of shape where I'm going to do more of the bronzing, just so I can see where to put it. So I don't use a lot of it. I just kind of use it just to get, like I said, just so I can see where to line up my bronzing. I have been using the brown in here for that and along with this blush, but I did discover, especially with just like a summer look, natural summer look, I like to use my Pacifica, and it is coconut blush. So it does have the blush with it, but I also like to use this this brown color as well, just for the contour, just for that summer vibe. So I'm actually going to go in and use the same brush. And this stuff is super pigmented, like super pigmented. So like, I don't know if you can tell, like I barely even dabbed into that, and I'm like having to my brush just a little bit. And normally I don't have to do that, but so I guess it's a good thing that it is pigmented, because that means that it's gonna sit on your face, and it sits very nicely. It's a super natural bronzing look, and I'm just gonna go. I always start where my ear is, obviously, like right around here, and I just kind of go down like this way, and I just swoop it in this area. And then as I don't have any more of the stuff on my brush, I just kind of mix it up on top of my forehead, just to kind of get it blended so it doesn't look just like my cheeks. I like to have color all over my face. And like I said, it's going to be more of like a blushy bronzer, which is fine. So you can kind of tell I'm breaking out. I guess I shouldn't say I'm breaking out, I just get scarred. So I'm just going to kind of go over it a little bit more, because I like to keep the face.
That pink color. This one's just pigmented as well, and I don't like a lot of pigmented, so it's more of a bronzing look. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that into the same concept as what I did with the bronze. I'm just going to blend out. Let me zoom in for you guys, so you can see that. So it's just like a soft, super soft color. I'd give it a double tap. And I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. Get under the chin. I always like to make sure that I get under here, just to give it more of like a shadow underneath. And over.
So I'm gonna put that away. Now you guys are probably like, holy crap, this girl uses too much on her face, which is fine. But I am going to use a little bit of my Too Faced, it's chocolate something, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. And it's a little guy. I'm going to go with my Too Faced brush and go ahead and go over where I just did my blush, and just kind of give it more of like a oof on my face. And go on the other side and do the same, just so it pops that cheekbone out a little bit more, the color. It's just like a natural, I love it. Okay. I'm going to now do my eyes, and I'm actually going to pop in using the Morphe palette today. I love this palette. I got it for Christmas this year. These are my colors. Super pretty, super, I cannot wait for the fall to use more of the oranges, even though I already have, but that's when it's going to be popping. That's when it's going to be in style, okay? Now I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics brush, okay? There's no number on it, okay? It's not a MAC brush, okay? I'm cheap. It's fine. It still works the same. Probably just as good. And I'm going to actually go and use this color right here. It doesn't have a name, so sorry. It's just more of like a natural brown, since I'm going for the natural look. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that up on right above my crease line, and just blend in right there. Depending on your eye size and stuff will depend on like how much room you have to do things to your eyes. Everyone can do something to their eyes, but some people just have a little bit more room to play with. up above their eyelid. And I always use, like, if I'm using like a brown and it's matching with what I'm using for my contour and all that, I do like to come down just a little bit on my nose to blend in, like in this corner, down, just to even blend it in with the contour that I did on my nose. Don't try to go popping some oranges though and greens and stuff on that nose, because it will not look good. Alright, so I'm going to use just a little bit darker brown, same concept. I'm running it off same exact spot that I did the other. So I'm just going to go in with one more dark brown color and just kind of just a little bit. Okay, so after you get that, make sure it's all blended, because trust you me, people will point that out. And that's like one of my biggest pet peeves, is seeing people like even do cut crease. Like, you still gotta blend a little bit, okay? Just a little. Like, those colors kind of come together, but you know, stay separated and come together. And now I'm gonna just use my finger. I feel like the more shiny colors stay better on the finger and go off the finger a little bit better than a brush. So I'm just going to fill in my lid where I didn't really get any color, and do the same with this eye. And then I'm actually going to use the color right next to it. It's like a lighter cream color. Where are you? There you are. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to just kind of put it like right where I want it to glow. You can put this anywhere you want on your eye. I preferably like it right in front of my eye, so you can kind of see that where it's shining off a little bit. I'm going to use more so the same exact brush that I used here, except it's a smaller brush. Brussels. And I'm going to use that same first color that I used starting, and I'm just going to kind of drag it underneath my eyes. Now I used to do eyeliner underneath, but you know, we grow up and we learn new looks, and we don't need to be looking like lemurs for the rest of our lives. So we're just gonna use some color. There you go. So it's not super bold, but it's not super plain. So I'm gonna close that up. I'm actually gonna go in with my Too Faced white chocolate bar. I could eat this thing. It smells so good. And just so you know, if you do have a Too Faced chocolate bar, whatever, dark chocolate, you can be a creep like me and take a little bit and taste it. They are sweet. It's probably not something you want to munch on or snack on, but if you like take a little bit and taste it, it is sweet. I love it, and it smells so good. It makes me happy. Alright, so I'm going to use my other Be It Cosmetics brush. I always like to lick the tip like that, just so it, where are you, camera? Just so it's flat. And then I go in and I'm going to use the black sugar. Like I said, I don't really like using eyeliner that much anymore. And I'm just going to put a little bit, and I'm just gonna start on my, it's super, super, super pigmented. So depending on how much bold you want, you can play around with it. But always start, like no matter what you do, always start with a smaller portion and then just build up from it, because if you slap on too much, it's going to be hard to take off, rather than just adding if you want more. Okay, so there's one eye, and I like to blend kind of like up above where I did my color, just to blend it in with that color that I did there on my lid. Same thing on this eye. Okay, so I think that's it. Okay, super simple. And then I am going to do my eyebrows. I'm gonna go in with my Milani, my liquid, like the brush. Sounds so weird. And I'm going to go back over and just trace, like I said, on that outer edge of my brow. On the side a little bit, I'm just gonna go up here. I guess on this one too. And on the top. Okay, so this is my look. And now I'm going to add my highlight. And then I'm going to do my mascara. And I'm using the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight 6 color palette. There's different shades online. This is all the information I have for this one. Kind of take a look at the colors. They have Ethereal, Dream, Radiance, Glow, Allure, and Vivid. Which one do you think I use the most? This one. It's more of, like I said, a bronzing look, bronzing tone. Just kind of blends in with what I have been using. And you can never use too much highlight, okay? of a brown color. It's like a brown pink, but I like to mix that right there on my cheekbone just to pop my cheek out a little bit more, since it is a little bit darker than what I've been using for bronzing and the other little one I showed you guys. Back and I'm like, holy crap, like your face just looks matte, just like plain. I do go back in and I'm going to use the ethereal, if I'm even pronouncing that right, and I'm just going to dab it a little bit and put it on the corner of my eyeball, just to kind of pop my eyes a little bit. Where is my eyeliner? I do like using white liner for my eyes, to put that right on the lid, here. YouTube video, and I'm already messed them up. Should I just go now? I'm just gonna dab a little bit underneath here. That'll fix my problem. Now I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex, like literally. This stuff is magic. You can tell it's really nasty, but it still works. And I'm going to, I do not curl my lashes, so this is proof to people that ask me if I curl my lashes or have fake eyelashes on. No, 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 no. So I'm just gonna start with my outer lash and kind of work my way in. Don't really do my bottom lashes either. I just barely even touch them. Especially if I'm doing just like a natural look. I don't like, that's why I put color on my bottom. So it pops something out on my bottom lid. And for today, just a natural, excuse my hair. I just got it done, so I haven't washed it for a couple of days. Just like showers still. But yeah, this is my look. Let me get some lighting. Just a natural look for today. And thank you you guys for watching. This was my first YouTube video and I'm super excited to be making more. These videos aren't just gonna be makeup. I'll be vlogging, I'll be everywhere. Probably take it everywhere I go. If I'm doing something super crazy, if I'm going grocery shopping, I don't know if I'm gonna take this with me, take you guys with me. But thank you guys for taking the time to watch me, and make sure you subscribe so you can see what else is